Hello there everyone and welcome back to Empire Total War with this Dutch campaign. So it has been very much up and down for us, but last time I believe we managed to capture Newfoundland. However, there's a problem with that, and that is that this area is actually being influenced by the Catholic, and also they've got a spy here causing revolution, meaning that I won't be able to move away from here for quite a while. But as I recall, my main point was really to build up the island of Ceylon, because that is really the only stable place that is not getting looted. That, I mean, they had some kind of swamp disease that killed loads of people, so that's not good. But now we're gaining pops, so that should hopefully turn out for the best. So really working this up to be to hopefully help the rest of the empire. Of course, we do have the Danish invading, and I'm still not sure if the capital will hold. The Danish are not walking directly at it though. Once I started repairing the farms behind me, they moved back to them, so kind of moved like this for a while. This Weavers thing, of course, destroyed in our early revolution, because it's 7,000. I haven't repaired it yet, and it's probably going to take a while until I repair it. It would be nice, though, to repair it. However, we do get minus happiness for the lower classes, but it provides a lot of wealth, and a lot of gained wealth per turn, which would be very useful to have. For my plans now, I've been thinking a lot of stuff. Hopefully at some point I'll be able to move this army out and we can see about conquesting something else. However, it seems like that's going to take quite a while, and because the province is influenced by the Catholic, means that we're always going to have a very high religious unrest in the region. And I mean, it's going to take 12 turns to get away all the occupation to foreign, so that's going to take a while. I first thought, you know what, with a big army like that I could possibly retake this, but then I recalled that gold causes a lot of trouble and I have to spend points that I desperately always need to spend on stability, that I would then have to spend to keep inflation in check, because inflation increases rather rapidly when you have gold. Next option would be to attack here, which I think would be more of a plausible option, because I mean, even though they've got a lot of troops, most of it is cavalry, I'm pretty sure I could be able to shoot them down in a good contest and take it, and hopefully this area wouldn't be subject to the same kind of influence from Catholicism, because it doesn't actually have. It's on an island. The thing is, this is an island too, but I think there actually is a connection here, if I recall. But this one would actually be more in line with some of the other areas around it. Like to the north we have Protestant Great Britain, and then we have our island over here that isn't really affected by other provinces, giving off you know, this is not being affected by Catholic Spain, which is really close by. So I think that could be an option. But then also we are fighting the Danish, and I would like to end that war because I see it's stupid and pointless. Same with my war with the Ottoman Empire. It's completely pointless. So a easier task for this army to move would actually be to conquer Iceland. And Iceland's Protestant, and I mean, it's a shit province with only a fishery, but it would, I mean, I would be able to get, you know, attack the Danes and take something from them, and hopefully get to a peace treaty. With that said, I think what I did last time was I sent my navy over, and we're gonna try and combine all our navy and sink the Danish one. That's what we're doing. I would like to actually possibly get Hanover into my war against the Danes, because they have been working pretty well, the Hanoverians, sending their ships to fight my enemies here, so taking out French ships. If we look along the coast here of France, currently France has no ships along its coast. So there's plenty of opportunity to just raid or station ships in each of these ports, leaving them only with a southern port for trade income, which could cause quite a massive upset. Oh, look at that! They have been suffering bankruptcy. They have been suffering war weariness. So it's not completely going super well for the French. So that's another opportunity. But as it is, this moves rather slowly, so we'll jump in and out of important messengers, and hopefully we'll be able to find a battle for this episode. With all of that said, let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? So, what have I been up to? Well, I've really just gathered my fleet here. That is in big portions just what happened. Also, my general up here died, so I've replaced him with Nicholas Gavensvort, or however you want to pronounce that. And we're gonna attack here. I've also been building a little bit. I've been trying to sell technologies here and there, and I do think the Spanish are planning on attacking us, because they have started influencing my home province with Catholicism, so they're gaining about 1% per turn. They're able to influence from here, so it's not just the French which are influencing over here. At this point it is 100%. The thing is, yes, also I was able to nationalize this province. Not entirely sure what exactly it does. Might be garrison repression that is added or something like that. It doesn't look like there's too many turns until I'll actually be able to tax this region without a problem. So that'll be good, so I'll be able to actually gain some tax out of this. We have 1 turn until the nobility doesn't care anymore, and 2 for the general public. So I will be able to tax it. However, that of course means, as I just said, that's the limit for where I'm able to start taxing it. Nowhere near would it allow me to leave or get this army out of there. And as we know, I'm only making about 8,000, so that is what happened during 3 turns. With this, it's time to attack the Danish Navy. I've been, as I've been saying, I've been building up different buildings. So I started building on a crafts. The Weaver Cottage here will increase wealth. Rice farm, and also out here I started building on a crafts workshop for the ironsmith workshop. That will increase wealth for the region, and also the wealth generated by the region will be increased quite a lot. So hopefully we'll be able to get quite a bit of cash out of this province going forward. So we start to improve our situation. Another thing that happened is the minister, the head minister, the prime minister, he turned into an absolute idiot, so I sacked him, and he got replaced with someone that had 0 stars. So that was a bit disconcerting, and I kicked him out, and I got another one with 0 stars. So I got another one with just 2 stars. So I decided to switch him out and put that the 2-star guy in America, and I put this guy there instead. So I switched the governor from America and made him head of my government. It looks like this government will pass, so that's okay, it seems. I'm not entirely sure that maybe I would want that. This government looks, or our opposition looks pretty good, or at least they have a lot better guy for their justice. Which I actually would want someone better. Everyone's a jughead. Like, I don't know what it is. I mean, politicians overall are jugheads, but with that said, anyways, we're gonna sink the Danish Navy and we're gonna contribute something to the war here effort. Danish army is still running about, burning these 2 farms in the north. So we're there's no worry that the capital will fall, or at least for now. We'll see what the Spanish come up with. It's an even fight on paper. But I do have an advantage. I have bigger ships, so I have 3 of these 40-gun, 47-gun frigates. They have 3 of those 40-gun frigates. I have experience though. And next in line I have a 56 ship, which of course is bigger than anything the enemy has. And then they have 3 28s, I have 2 28s, and 2 25s, and they have 2 25s. So it really comes down to the fact that compared to one of their 28s, I have a 56 gun ship. So hopefully that will be enough to win this battle and send the Danish Navy packing, leaving their army stranded. And the battle is off, and we're not off to a great start. The enemy kind of maneuvered to break up the normal kind of Trafalgar defense line, as I usually call it. And they were able to break that up through snaking their way back and forth. And I, of course, had to follow. And that led to yeah, them being able to break up that line. And my formation is all over the place. Still, I am confident in victory. But it's gonna come down to a lot of clever maneuvering, as it were. We're gonna stop you right there, and you're gonna just churn, and you're gonna move to this side, and then you're not gonna be in the way, and then you're gonna get closer, and you're gonna follow here. We're gonna slow it down to battle speed. We're gonna make our way like that. Actually, you can stop right there. Oh, he's gonna try and push through in between these 3. What is he trying to do? Interesting how they're leading, not with a bigger ship, but with a smaller frigate. Okay, as this one is passing, we'll turn. So lay him in between everyone. And as they're now going, kind of clearly going down, and they won't be able to maneuver in between us if they're gonna keep holding their line. hit that one as hard as we can. It's about creating areas where we are able to concentrate fire on one of their single ships. And that is going to be key to victory. What are they doing now? Is he going to turn the entire fleet around that way? Get the small ships over to this side. We do have one more over here. He's going to turn there. And these are now going to move along here. I don't know where he's going, really. Because now, right now, they're kind of running into each other. I know I want to turn this one facing this way instead, so he's following with the rest of the navy. I mean, if they want, they can sit there and I can pound them. Because most of their fleet is stuck in traffic, as it were. While my fleet is able to fire onto them. It's kind of hard to miss when there's so many ships right there. He made a swing around like that. He's gonna try and bring all the ships like that. Who knows? Who knows what he's planning to do? Currently, anyway, the lead ship has taken quite the heavy damage through that god-awful maneuvering. I have this one. He's gonna follow. It's a 28-gun ship, so similar to this one. However, this one, of course, hasn't been through the brunt of an entire navy laying its shot on them. Looks like they're actually moving all of their ship. They're going with that whatever god-awful strategy that was. So I'm gonna get the smaller ships to go around here. I'm not too worried about him moving around these two. I'm just gonna sit with my ships, laying shots into this, and just create as much mayhem here as possible. However, at some point we probably should be turning all the ships around to coming this way to follow where the Danish are going. Yeah, now when the bigger ships are moving that way, they're doing a turn and then going this way, which is really odd. Yeah, we're gonna turn the entire fleet and follow them there, since that's where they're going. So much weird maneuvering here by the enemy. You would think they would have been suffering more for this god-awful maneuvering, but it doesn't seem that way. Like, I'd imagine if I managed to, you know, hit the gunpowder storage or something in this one, blowing it up right there and just killing everything in that. Right, I'm getting my navy kind of organized now. Okay, he's turning again. I don't know what's wrong with these Danish sailors. This is some 4D chess right here. Which I guess I'm not clever enough to understand. Okay, he made another turn and now he's coming straight at us again. Oh, we got some sails! Nice! That one's gonna... We can focus a lot of fire on that one since he's not gonna be able to move as quickly. I don't know what this guy is thinking. Absolute suicide. He's going straight into my... the Weapon of Holland, I imagine. The flagship. It's a little frigate. And it's going straight at us. And I mean, even if it gets through, I've got a smaller ship in the back here to blast him. Oh, he's about to get another one here. Boxed in between two of the bigger ships. Absolute destruction is awaiting him. The worst case scenario is that we actually blow him up here. And he takes our ship with him. Yeah, that did not do good for him. He's routing. He did kind of stop us up here. Let's see if I can't try to get these guys somewhat in order. Let's make sure that... Oh, he surrendered before I was able to give the order to aboard. What are they doing? Not that I shouldn't be complaining though, because I mean, this is wonderful, the fact that they're screwing up their fleet and I'm able to shoot them into pieces piecemeal here. One by one they roll in and become prize money for my fleet. This one might be concerned, so I'm gonna push this one back. Come back, join the rest of the fleet. Turn and you will hold. This one's gunning straight for us, but it's heavy damage. And he's lost 15 cannons. And he's going for my biggest ship. The People's Sovereign. Okay, they're pushing everything this way. Well, guess we'll follow everyone this way. This one might just end up sinking just because of collateral damage here, as we're firing all over the place. Ooh, this one's taking heavy shot. This is going a lot better than I thought it would. The amount of cannon shots flying around all over the place. But the thing is, the thing that bothers me the most about this is how pointless this entire thing was. Like, why did Denmark decide to attack me of all people? Like, it's so pointless. This has done nothing but cause loads of problems for both our nations. I mean, the Danish have certainly not gained anything from this. Especially now, when I'm destroying their navy. The Dutch show that they can still roll the waves. If anything, I've shown that I am the primary naval power. Maybe not in sheer numbers, but definitely in skill. We've got 3 surrendered Danish ships, 2 of which are the large 40-gun frigates, and then they've got a small 28 that's surrendered as well. And it doesn't look like it's going to change. Currently, the line going straight through our fleet for some reason. This one's gonna get a beating, as well as this one. You should actually be turning this way, and you should be turning that way. You can sit there, you can move around here, and you should hold there, and then you should move up here. And that should be fine. Actually, now when he's moving that way, stay on this course, so you're able to fire upon him. Oh, is that a brig? A brig that would take heavy casualties if canister were fired upon their open deck. And that's just exactly what happened. Here comes another brig, actually. Fire canister on him. We'll have these 3 passing up behind the Danes as they pass now. And then kind of looking at where they're going. A smaller part of the fleet will be moving this way. And now we should be moving here with everyone. Switch to round shot. So these 3 heading that way. These 2 heading that way. These 3 heading this way. And you're heading like that. Big concern here. Some of our ships have taken quite a beating, or at least the People's Sovereign, my biggest ship, has suffered quite a bit on one side, and now also the Weapon of Holland. I imagine that the Wapen van Holland. You should be turning down. Okay, you'll go this way and you'll go that way. Actually, I need someone to chase this Danish retreating ship, and that will be you. Oh, he surrendered. Good. Okay, now I'm not... Okay, the Danish are turning. Bit risky for my brig. I'll just punch it straight through here, actually. Canisters will fire on the brigs here. Ooh, nasty shot received. But he managed to get through. And my ships are all around the Danes. What? Oh. You need to come back. I don't think he'll be back in time for the battle though. There's 4 Danish ships left. These 2 in the back are wavering. This one though has suffered heavy damage. Oh, is he surrendered now? No, he's routing. Was it canister from this one that did it? Could very well have been. It's their Ra. It's Rai. Trying to pronounce Danish. Shit. Oh, we've got Danish sinking. Collateral damage was enough on this one that he sunk. Similarly on this one, where it just went below the waves. That's a shame, because I wanted... I mean, I'm gonna need... Damn. I want the prize money to be able to pay for the repair costs. Chase this one down. You'll continue to fire shot on these. You'll try to get this one. And I mean, now the Danish ship is going straight into the fire on these 3 big ones. with this one coming in as well. Damn shame about this one. The Strommarn sinking. Now this one comes back. I don't like that. Come on. This battle has gone on for quite a while at this point. I don't have any wind going that way, so I guess we'll turn down for what, you say? What? It's a bit much when I cry over enemy ships sinking. So all I have now is a little brig that has surrendered. Actually, yeah, one brig and one frigate has surrendered. I'll fire on your sails. Sails. And you'll chase after this one. Hold. Turn around here. You'll hold. You will hold. Actually, you can just sit there. You'll continue at this range. And you'll come around. You'll come around. You'll move this way. Enemy Admiral. Bow. Taken out. Surrendered. Wonderful. Everyone, switch to firing sails! Yes! Let's just make sure that all the routing ones are captured as well. I put you in charge of capturing this one. But there we have it. We are victorious against the Danish Navy. There we have it! I was able to chase down the last of the brigs trying to get away, And it's a decisive Dutch victory. And here's the result. So we deployed 9 ships against 8 enemy. They lost 3, and 5 of their ships were captured. How were 5 of them? I guess we captured 5. Which gives me a prize money of 3,000. I don't really see me taking any of these on. As a 40 gun here, that would be nice, but no, I'd rather just take that money and repair my fleet and use the rest of the money gained from that. That'll be so yeah, I'll make about 1,500 after that battle. It's pretty good, plus morale for the admiral. And I mean, with this could open up for an invasion of the Danish mainland if it weren't for the fact that they probably spawn a hell stack, really, to defend the capital. But enough money so that I can put that into increasing the wealth of my country. Given the battle was probably quite long, I think I'm going to end the video right here. For the next one, I think just because we are moving so slow with each video, and I think I'll do not too much. I'm not going to do anything substantial like take a province or anything like that, but I'll try to move as best I can. You know, it's going to take me forever really to move out my army from here, and you probably don't want to be watching, you know, I don't know, 3 videos or whatever it becomes of me waiting until I can move this army out and we can have another land battle. So I think you're probably okay with moving through all of that. I'll summarize whatever other crap might happen. Hopefully my politics stay somewhat stable. It seems like for once the government will not actually change hands, and the current one will actually succeed. Not that that necessarily is super good, because I mean the president is not that great, and neither is his cabinet, except for army, navy and treasury that are really good. With that said, let's hope for the next one that the Spanish do not go ahead and declare war on us. Now they're starting to build ships here as well, the bastards. And that we are able to turn it around for the Dutch and for hopefully our blooming empire. So with that said, I say as I always say, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.